Let's talk about going low. How low can you go? Low, dirty, dirty, low down. Yeah, so I was talking to a couple of people about things like, when somebody does something bad, what you do to deal with it, right? Like, because my first inclination is to go into like total street. Well, they did that to me, and blah, 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 and really getting into it, and like, I'm going to think about all the things I'm going to do back. And I could even do that. I could even have that much of a strong reaction about all this stuff that somebody did to me, who in fact isn't even aware of what they did. And I'm so offended, and I'm so waiting to kick back and get back. And as a matter of fact, this mastermind brain over here loves thinking about what you did and making it worse to bring your act lower than it really is, your consciousness of how much you hurt me higher than it ever could be, so that as your act in my mind has gone low, I'm going to hit you even lower. Right. And even the energy around all that, it's such a situation of like mental masturbation. How much time my mind wants to spend in getting aggravated and taking things personal and making what you did so low, so dirty, so mean that I have to get back at you, because if I don't get back at you, I'm a wimp. If I don't get back at you, I let you talk to me like that. And this is the world we're living in. Like, I'm not going to let anybody talk to me like that. Like who the hell I am, right? Like I sit around and wait for people to come and talk to me. And I say, okay, you can talk to me like that, but you can't. And you can talk to me like this and you can't. And oh, no, 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 you won't be talking to me like that, because if you talk to me like that, I won't talk to you at all. It's so like, yeah, there's an element of it that actually is a bit healthy and boundaried. And then there's another part of it that is so sick and entitled around like me sitting on some kind of throne, judging who you are, how you behave, how it's affecting me, what I need to do about it, what I need to do to get back at you about it, how I need to make you miserable like you made me miserable. And it just like keeps going down. It all goes down. I mean, I've watched videos on the internet of people getting worked up about stuff, and it's like, man, lighten up. Like just about things where, it wasn't so much like what a person said or did, but it was this way that they took what somebody said and did, made it bigger, made it lower, personalized it, and then came up with this master scheme of how to get back at them in a way that would just hurt them so bad. And some of these master schemes were brilliant. It reminds me of like about 25 years ago, I knew this guy, and he was just one of those kinds of people who he was unhappy, and he seemed to really frequently love to communicate in ways that hurt people's feelings a lot. And I was one of those people. He was in a communal environment, and he would say things to me that were just like almost something that sounded like a compliment, but that actually would bite and hurt at the same time. So I would kind of get like, oh, that sounds really nice. Oh, that was kind of mean and it kind of hurt. And I would sit there and I was complaining about him to a friend of mine. She goes, oh my God, isn't it amazing how smart he is? And wouldn't it be awesome if he took that intelligence and instead of going lower and being hurtful or mean, that he was able to use that to buoy people up and validate them and make them better? And that's always stuck with me, because everybody I know, the nicest people I know, have propensities to be mean and stupid and ignorant and unaware and hurtful and harmful and injurious. And I could go on and on and on. But the thing is that what am I choosing to see? And is what I'm choosing to see about the way that they did what they did and how low it was really going to help me elevate myself in my life? And if I choose to focus on like how dirty, disconcerting, cold, negligent they acted, and I like stew in that, it just doesn't make me feel good. And I'm not talking about, when I say feel good, like I want to be happy all the time, but that energy of harboring that negative chi in my body is harmful. Period. End of sentence. I mean, it's the yin yang of the mind body connection. I can't allow those negative thoughts and feelings to exist too long in a way that permeates other systems in my body. So I'm looking to bring things up. I hope you are too. when you think about criticizing somebody or getting back at somebody, think about whether or not there's a more constructive way to do it. And if there isn't, all right, maybe you do end up hurting them or harming them, or probably not, or hopefully not. But, I don't know. I just think that, like, sometimes we could all lighten up. Not that I'm light or anything like that, but time to go. Thanks for spending time with